Not all of us know brands of Range Rover, uni boy. John, we had some fan mail this week. So
really?
We recently hit over 300 streams, which is amazing for the first month. But yeah, we had this message. It's not in the best of English, but I'll read it out. It's hello, Gareth and John. I'd just like to congratulate you on your post of reaching 300 stream. I think it's a great podcast, and I'm really enjoying listening at home. My favourite character on the podcast, which is a bit shallow really picking characters at this point, is John. I love how sassy he is, and I loved his cheeky charm. Myself and Megan really enjoy listening to it. It was probably me that did all those 300 streams. Love and kisses, John's mum.
Do you know what was funny was she actually commented on your post.
What did she say though? I can't remember. Oh,
isn't he funny?
Isn't he a funny boy?
Isn't he handsome? She ain't wrong there.
So you got you look fairly choppy now as well, John. We've got some nice short back and sides on
I
the
got
go.
a new haircut, but every time I have a haircut, I always remind myself of Sue Perkins, but with a beard. But funny enough, people in work always comment on that, like, "Oh, right, Sue." So someone sent me, I think this is workplace bullying, a photo of me mixed with Sue Perkins.
That looks like the 1980s pop picture of Ricky Gervais. Do you remember when he was...
Or what's the Pulp guy called? The one you like, Jarvis Cocker?
Jarvis Cocker. No, that was Jarvis Cocker does David Bowie there. Do you know what he was good at? He was good at Reading, but the only thing I found was between every song he said a story. Now the stories were good, but if you just wanted to hear all the bangers, I'd say half of it was him talking.
I'm not a big fan of Pulp, I'm going to be honest. Not my jam.
You were Oasis, weren't you?
I prefer Oasis, yeah.
Yes.
I think Oasis are better than Blur, and they're definitely better than Pulp. I don't know many people who like Pulp, I'll be honest, except you, Gareth.
I was kind of like in the mix between Blur and... I was Blur and Oasis. Sorry, Blur and Pulp over Oasis. I think it was just... I don't know. For Oasis, it always sounds samey, but then when you listen to each song, you go, oh, this is a banger. Oh, this is a banger. But then when you think about it, you go, oh, it's just 4 chords, isn't it? Over and over and over and over.
Well, you can think that. Some would say they're musical geniuses.
Some say Noel's a musical genius. Some say Liam just likes to hang around in the sunshine.
See him, Liam sings like he's got a bad breath.
Liam sings like he's listened to I Am the Walrus on the Beatles far too many times.
But funny enough, talking about gigs, I just went to see Metallica in Cardiff.
Oh, how was it?
It was amazing. Now, even if you're not into Metallica, they put on a hell of a show. It was fantastic, from the very first song to the last song. It was just brilliant. It was just so well done. But the interesting thing is, it's like a donut-shaped stage.
Okay.
So it goes right around the bottom. So it was in the Millennium Stadium, and it was in the middle of the pitch. And you could pay extra money to go into what they call a snake pit, so you're right in a circle.
Nice. Was that sort of messy? Was that like a mosh pit?
I didn't go in there. It's about, I think it's roughly £500 to £1,200, depending on what level you pay.
Wow.
I just got the cheapo standos, you know. But it was amazing. Excellent gig. Yeah. It was a lifetime dream to see Metallica live, being a metalhead. Yeah.
I've not heard a single bad thing be said about that gig. Like, it just apparently really well organised. Although, like, the photo you sent me, it looked like really hot. But a lot of people were saying like the conditions were really good, and they sounded cracking as well.
Yeah, it was just well done, and I think it was the excitement. They haven't played in Wales for 30 years, and
really
during Seek and Destroy, they had these screens, and they were showing montages of the tickets from that gig 30 years ago, and I thought that's a really nice touch. I don't know, it was almost like nostalgia. Obviously, I wasn't old enough back then to have known them or gone to that gig, but I reckon if you were probably someone who did go to that gig, it was quite nice thing to see it. It was that little extra touch, you know.
How much was the ticket?
I didn't pay for it. It was my birthday present.
Oh no, I meant as in for the 30 year. Did it see it on the stub? You know, the old ticket.
I think it was something stupid like £9.50 or something. Or £12.50. I know,
makes you feel sick.
Do you remember 20 quid gigs? £19.50.
Get this, Rudimental, Labyrinth, and Plan B do an extended set. 25 quid a ticket. Bargain. You won't get that for
No.
for now. No, not at all.
There's even festivals now, you know. I remember when I started going to, it was 195 quid, I think, and probably that's a lot more expensive than some other people's ever paid. But
I think
Glastonbury's like 400 odd quid for.
Download Festival is like 300 quid now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's well, Download's the first kind of festival I went to, and that's why I end up try and work Glastonbury whenever we go.
3-night camping now at Download is £345.
Yeah, and this is what annoys me. You used to be able to pay. You only got the one ticket. It was a weekend ticket, and it was five. It was normally you got there on the Wednesday, and the music started on the Friday. So you got the Wednesday to put your tent up, get to know your neighbours, have a few drinks, and on Thursday get drunk and go to the fun fair part of the village, wherever. But now they do 3 nights or 4-night tickets or whatever. It's just money grabbing at this stage.
All feedback I heard from Download was everyone was saying it was too overcrowded. There was too many people at this festival. Like, it's maybe the case if they need to expand. I don't know, but it just seems like a money grabbing exercise now. And like you said before, you could camp on a Wednesday, and now you've got to pay extra to enjoy the entertainment on the Thursday. It's just
it's just a joke. Sort it out, Live Nation.
Yeah, exactly. Get your acting gear. Stop scamming the poor people.
About the music, man. Yeah.
Welcome to the Big Little Talk podcast, the podcast where we ask, how well do you know where you live? Today's guest is author, raver, and professional rambler, Carlos Manwelly. How you doing, mate? You okay?
I'm very good. Thank you, Gareth. And it's nice to meet you and John today. And I'm quite excited to what's going to happen to me. I feel like I'm in a hot seat.
It's all good. It's a relaxed atmosphere. What have you been up to today, mate?
Today, I work all day. I got a proper job between 8 and 4 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock, then I made a video. I walked around the dog walk area. with my phone and my piece of paper, and I read it out as I walk around. I came home, I edited that, made pork chops, mashed potato and gravy and peas, and now I'm here.
You know when you said for a minute then you'd done the video and you'd done the editing, made pork, I was like, oh no, where's he going with
I better make sure that's quicker next time I say that.
Do you know what's great? Like I'm so used to watching your videos when they're popping up on TikTok, and you've got that really nice cadence and relaxing tone about you. You're just as like cool and calm in real life, or on podcast.
Oh, thank you, because I'm quite conscious, because all my material is scripted. Everything I say and do, you see, is scripted. So I've been learning. We've had the conversation. I've been learning to try to talk. No, you know what I mean, just talk. So I'm quite stiff, really.
Well, you're not the first TikToker we've had on as well, and they've said the sort of same thing. Is that as a comedian, you can't like learn to work on the fly, but then as like a TikTok star, somebody who works off a script, you're more sort of like you're planned, but then you've got that time to polish it and get the product ready, really. But I still find as a comedian you do the whole ers and ums and all that sort of stuff. You edit it out to make you look good then at the end, don't you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the best bit is the writing for me. The filming and the editing is an arduous task. You know, it's a means to an end. But I get all my fun when I'm writing it. That's where the fun really happens to me.
Do you find as well, when I was writing on the couch with Amy crocheting, the wife next to me, and I just started bursting out laughing, and she was like, "Oh, what do you want to test on me?"
Yeah.
And today's co-host is the elusive John. John, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, really good. Thanks, Gareth. Yeah.
Happy days. Now, Carlos, without telling us outright, what's your location known for?
My location is known for, I would say, waterfall country.
Comedians and entertainers tend to travel for hours on end to attend shows, but do they really know what's on their front door? Our team of intense researchers, which definitely isn't just me doing a 30-minute Google AI search, have prepared the following questions to see if you know your local area. Today's location is Glynneath, commonly referred to as that town near the waterfalls. That was genuinely on the script. John, would you like to take us through the snapshot, mate?
Yeah, no problem. So Glynneath is a town that lies on the River Neath, and the town is also associated with motorsports and was once a key stage in the British leg of the World Rally Championship. Glynneath boasts several notable residents, such as singer and comedian Max Boyce, actress Ruth Maddock and TV producer Julie Gardner, who was responsible for bringing a revamped Doctor Who back to the TV screens.
Round one then, mate, is local legend or load of lies. So there are going to be 3 questions in this round. You get 1 point for each correct answer. They could all be real, they could all be fake. You've got to sniff out each fact. Each question's worth a point. So, question 1. The bronze Max Boyce statue is in fact tin to represent the area's historic tin mining industry, which closed in 1857.
False.
False. Any reasoning behind that?
Because it's... you've made me think now. I haven't really researched it, to be honest. It's false because of my beliefs. It's false.
That's spot on. Yeah, so the statue was unveiled after his 80th birthday and was designed by local artist Reuben Einon. Oh, no, you knew that one. Do you know Reuben?
Yes, I know Reuben, yeah.
Really? Is he, I say local boy, but is he sort of hot on the scene, like still doing stuff? Or?
Yeah. I used to be friends. I haven't seen Reuben for years, but yeah, we used to see Reuben quite a bit. So I knew it was designed by Reuben Einon. I knew it was made by Reuben Einon. He's done a hell of a lot around the area, and fair play to him, he's still going. But I know there was a tin mine, but I didn't then think, oh wait, there it might have been. But I hadn't heard it. But I knew it was Reuben who made the statue, yeah. It's actually my WhatsApp picture on my WhatsApp. I'm standing by the statue.
Oh, crikey. Showing that local spirit. Like, do you know what? The way you're going, 80th birthday, Reuben's going to be pulling out a bronze statue for you, I think. Do you know what we better? If you get like a little sound box on the bottom, you press the button. This is Clyde.
well, I've actually been meaning to, if anyone sees this podcast and they make pinch idea, I've actually been meaning to put a red and white scarf on the Max Boyce statue because it needs a red and white scarf because that's what he was. Uggy, uggy. Oh. I'm very surprised nobody has done it yet.
It's like the old the cone on a horse's hat.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you know as well? Do you know where the Max Boyce statue faces as well? It's a Glynneath RSC apparently, because apparently, Max Boyce is the president.
I'll have to check now. So Glynneath, where it is,
if
it's facing the rugby club, he'd have to be tilted.
Ooh. I don't know. Do you know what? This was Google mind. It could be completely wrong.
He might be. He might well be.
We're on a really good start now. 1 point. Question 2. Glynneath is home to an animal sanctuary that is just for guinea pigs.
It used to be, but it's not no more, so that's false.
Oh.
That's awkward.
Is it not going anymore?
So I got you. It is actually true, is it?
No.
Well, I saw it on the news, but it was about 18 years old, the article, so I just assumed it was still going. But
I just made that up, mind. I made the answer up.
He's just caught us out.
Oh, you caught us out, have you? Oh, sorry.
Damn. So, based on those little clues there, Carlos, what are you going to go with?
I'll go. Oh my god! I'll go yes now. True.
Crikey! Do you know what, John? We need to up our game with Carlos. He's good.
Well, funny enough, it's actually false, Carlos. So.
Is it really? Look at John, not me.
No.
No, it's true. Yeah, they're all being cared for by somebody called Susie Bird. She was quoted in Wales Online as saying, "Like everyone else, I thought, do they really need rescuing? Are there that many? I thought maybe I'd get a dozen, maybe 20 pigs a year, cuddle them, find them a home, and get some more. Yeah, it's now 300 pigs a year. It's not funny anymore. Could you live with 300 guinea pigs, Carla?
I used to have one guinea pig. We put it in a shed in a cage, and it climbed out into a bucket, and we went on holiday.
Was the bucket full of water?
It was empty.
Oh.
So we found it in the bucket. So I should have taken my guinea pig too.
Should have given it to Susie.
I should have given it to Susie. If I'd have known that, I would have given my guinea pig to Susie to look after while we went on holidays.
The Guinea Pig Rescue Centres run on a very small amount of donations that are given when adopting a new pet. So the shelter also survives on donations from an Amazon wish list of food and bedding. So I'm popping a link on the podcast, so if anyone does ever want to donate. Right, so you caught us out really well. I've never had psychological warfare on this quiz yet, so that's...
Well, I was thinking every answer should be, it used to be, but it's not now. And now we'll cover everything.
Right, here we go. So question 3. In 1921, J.R.R. Tolkien visited the surrounding area around Glynneath whilst writing Lord of the Rings, and he based Rivendell on the area.
False.
Any reasoning?
It just, I don't know, it just sounds false. So I'd have known it. Maybe, well, I might not have known it, but maybe somebody might have known it, and it might be a landmark now or something. And it's not a landmark, and it's false.
You're absolutely right. That is false. You're doing really well. Also, did you know, I found this out, did you know that Tolkien was known for being a bad driver who treated junctions as suggestions? When approaching one, he would repeatedly step on the petrol and just yell, "Charge them," and they'll scatter.
So is that true, Gareth?
Genuinely, yeah. In terms of weird facts, I was looking at sort of
Really?
facts about Tolkien, and apparently he was a nightmare of a driver. But this is like 1920s, and the cars were only going like 15 mile an hour.
They probably didn't have tests then.
Yeah.
The whole Tolkien thing came from Mordor. Apparently, the valleys like Merthyr way was the inspiration for Mordor. Apparently, when he was there with all the coal mines and all the industrial. And all the trees being cut down and everything. That's what he got his inspiration for Mordor.
Even the name Mordor, Merthyr.
Mordor, Merthyr. Yeah.
And to be honest, that A465 before the bypass. Whoa.
Especially on a bank holiday. Drama.
Oh, great, yeah. Or Friday afternoon. End of that round, and Carlos done really well. 3 out of 3. So we mentioned it before you pressed record, Carlos. But yeah, one of my favourite reels that you put out is the one of Clyde filling up the dams. How did you go about writing that? Was it just like a spark of imagination and you just ran with it, or was it something that you planned and added to afterwards?
I wrote it. I don't know where I got the idea from. It's like they say, when you're writing, as you probably know yourselves, you take an idea and then you just, like, I did a McDonald's delivery, same kind of video. I thought, right, McDonald's delivery, that was the stamp. So I wrote all the things down to the house. What could it be? McDonald's delivery to the house, Uber, blah, blah, blah. So then I just come up with my wife on the window. So the guy would knock the door, I'd answer it, and he'd say, yeah, that's £10.20, please. I'd say, if you go to the next window, my wife will pay you.
The one I was thinking of was, the one with Clyde filling up the
dam
with his bucket.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The same concept. I thought an idea of the bucket of water, reservoir, hose pipe ban, and I thought, wouldn't it be silly if we can just say we're filling up the reservoir with tap water? and I put it back out not recently on Instagram, and the amount of people that think it's real, you've obviously seen it, and I say to them, think of the bucket of water in the boot and go from there. Put a bucket of water in your boot and now call me stupid.
See how far you last.
Even wanting to report me to the Environmental Health Agency for putting...
Somebody actually said that?
They said, oh, yeah, you're polluting the water. And it's like, come on, no.
That's incredible.
But yeah, it's all in the editing and everything like that. But yeah, I wrote it all first and then we went and done it, yeah.
Do you, when you write something like that, do you know when it's going to be a hit? Do you have that feeling, or?
No.
I think that, no?
I used to think it would be, but I have no idea anymore. We did the Weatherspoons one. I kind of thought that I've seen the Weatherspoons one.
They may have.
Basically, I kind of thought that would be a hit. I had my mate. First of all, I went to a local pub. Just going, standing at the bar. I'm just going to go to toilet, Clyde. Dean, sorry. Yeah, okay. So I found about 8 steps in the Rhondda and hills. So I drove all the way up the Rhondda and him running up the hills, up the steps in Pontypridd, across the traffic lights. And,
I haven't seen that one. Oh,
that was my first viral video, but it's the same concept as the water one and the McDonald's one, the Weatherspoons one. Come from a meme. It was just a meme. It was someone saying, go in the toilet in Weatherspoons, and you stand in the bottom, and it was massive stairs. And I thought I can make that meme into a film, into a short video.
Yeah. I've had a couple of things go viral. One was just I ripped on Boris Johnson during the announcement, but there was one where I found I was clearing out the parents' attic and I found a you see this one, John? I found it was a Kerrang magazine calendar from like 2006, and do you know what? I looked at it and instantly then that imagination sparked. I was like, please be a Lost Profits month. And as I was going through, I was like, brilliant, okay, so the whole plan is then it's like, look at what I found in the attic. It's got everyone. It's got System of a Down, it's got this, it's got, and then because of the algorithms, I thought I wanted to make sure that they didn't catch me out. I did like a blurred take of Lost Profits. I went, oh, skip that one, and I think on like 750,000 likes or views.
Did you think it would do that? Did you think it would do that? No.
Didn't have a clue. All the reels you put out of like doing crowd work or dropping jokes, you think, oh, this one's a good one. It's been recorded well, and then it's that's a 6-second clip max that goes viral. It's crazy.
So John, the answer is no. I most of them I don't know. Some of them I think should, and they have. But most of them, no.
I suppose because I'm not a comedian or anything like that, I've never done any content or anything like that. What does it feel like for you both? You know, when you see it get those views, is it a bit of an ego boost? I can imagine it is for you, Gareth, because I know what you're like.
No, it feels like a win. John says to me the other day, he's like, oh, you like fame, and it's like, no, I don't like fame. I like the validation of knowing I've done something right, which is kind of fame in comedy. Like if somebody's gone, that's funny, that's what I want. Like yourself, Carlos, I love the writing side of things. So when something works, you just go, brilliant, yeah, but that comes with fame. Yeah, when something starts to, you'll know more than myself, Carlos, when something starts to kick off, and you get shares and reposts, fantastic day.
Yeah, you it's like you say, you go back to writing, it's like, I always think, I can make people laugh, and to make people laugh is, to make millions of people laugh is really hard. To make a crowd, just a bunch of you laugh, it's really hard. And then you say, wow, I can't actually, I was right, I could, and it's not. And then you think, I don't want it to be a fluke. And I did it with every sort of social media channel. I've been viral on YouTube. I thought, surely I can go viral on Facebook, and then I went viral on Facebook, and I was like, I've never been viral on TikTok. I wonder if I can be viral on TikTok. And it's just validation for myself rather than anything, to say, yes, I'm not a one-trick pony, you know.
Do you know what? The Clyde one is one that I've watched. I think I must have watched it 6-7 times, and it still makes me laugh every time. It's the bit where, because the first sort of few seconds you're like, what's going on with this? And then all of a sudden it all twigs. It's like, that is a brilliant slow burner laugh. When it comes to TikTok, I mean, that's probably your biggest outlet. Is that your biggest outlet now? 90,000 followers?
Oh, wow.
In terms of followers, yes. In terms of views, no, which is mad.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be. TikTok's gone quite terrible with the algorithm. In terms of views and interactions and shares, it's Facebook. But I've got 50,000 followers on Facebook, 90,000 on TikTok. For Facebook, I'm getting much more views and much more interaction and much more shares, much more engagement.
I wonder if it's the demographic, because your reels are more of like you've got to enjoy them and not just quick hitted gags. I wonder if it would appeal to the 30+ demographic, and they're the ones that are mainly on Facebook. Like, so I'm on TikTok, but if I wasn't doing comedy, I absolutely wouldn't be.
No. No, you've got an aversion to TikTok, have you, somehow?
Do you know what? I'd feel like a wrong un if I was like over.
I heard that loads of times. Yeah. It's like hanging around the park, isn't it?
It is like that. It's like, oh, are you here to pick up your kids from school? What kids?
You bang on. I've heard that so many times.
I think it was Nish Kumar. He's got a joke where he rips on anyone with a TikTok account when they're over 34 years old. It's exactly that. We are now on Patreon. Why? Because while our main Spotify show is family friendly, we recently had a guest on who loved to swear, and the footage was honestly too good to lock away. So, if you want early access to all of our future episodes, completely unfiltered, with all the F-bombs and darker humour left in, then head over to our Patreon. Membership is just £3 a month. Round two. Round two is where you off it. So, one question. 3 points for the correct answer. So in this round, I've picked an independent shop from your high street and added 2 fake ones. The question is, which is the real one? So yeah, one question, 3 points. So the first option is Tinder, wood burners and stoves. Option 2 is head first hairdressers. And option 3, let's just be friends coffee shop.
So say it again, Gareth.
So you've got option 1 is Tinder, and 2 of them are fakes. So you've got option 1, Tinder, wood burners and stoves. Option 2, head first hairdressers. Or option 3, let's just be friends coffee shop.
Head first hairdresser.
Oh, he's confident. Do you go to the hairdressers a lot, Carlos?
I actually have started going to the hairdressers to get my hair, nose in my hair, and nose, you know, in my nose.
Oh, have you done that nose thing with the?
Yeah, I get wax. I go to the hairdressers for waxing now.
How does it feel? Because
it feels great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really feel it, you know. If there's kids around and you want to scream, then.
One day this will happen to you.
But yeah, I need it done. That's the only time I go to the hairdressers now.
I find I'm terrible for just like picking my nose hair in a car, and it looks so dodgy as you drive and just pull one out. It's and then you realise you're driving.
It makes me sneeze as well. I don't know if anyone else.
Yeah, and I water.
Sneeze.
Yeah. Spot on though, Carlos. That was right. So it was option 2, head first hairdressers. Have you been to that specific hairdressers or not that one?
I'm trying to think where it is. The only reason I just knew the other ones must have been false. But I'm trying to think of where the head first is. It's
61 High Street. I had a look for their socials and stuff, and they had like remote bookings and or it was like you had to book in to get an appointment, and yeah, they were quite closed off. Not closed off on the social, they just didn't do it, you know. It's not like it's some sort of spy hairdressers.
Underground hairdresser, like.
Glynneath, famous for the underground hairdresser world. What you got? Oh, I've got a baggy hair wax. Crikey, end of that round then, 6 points. You're doing well, mate. So John, what's your overall thoughts of Glynneath so far? Do you think we're selling it as well as the local tourism board do?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it seems nice.
Seems nice. The Twin Town. Yeah, I won't say the quote for Twin Town, but Glynneath seems nice.
I remember. I think as you coming into Glynneath, there's a junction, a T junction, and there was a pub on the junction. Was that the Rock on the other side of the?
The Rock. Yeah, that's yeah.
I played there as a band ages ago. It was hilarious because I always remember, I think as you walk in, there was a pin board or a cork board to the right hand side, and it was a big letter, and it was one that they'd received from Heineken, basically saying that they were trying to up the price and all that sort of stuff, and then they wrote above it in like big expletives, and it's like, and that's why we're not using Heineken anymore, the Robin.
Excellent. And then excellent. Anti-establishment.
Oh, very much. Yeah, it was a fun gig, man. I did enjoy it.
Looks like a nice pub.
It was nice. Before content creation was even really a thing, like Carlos, you were a raver. So, what sort of era are we talking about, and which acts were big at the time when you were into it?
Raving. I began raving in 1991. It's kind of not big out. DJs really, and Moby was about then. Guru Josh, Groove Rider, just DJs really. But then it obviously become a bit poppy, and that entered it. But I was raving between 91 to 96. But I wrote a book about it. But that's between 91 and 1993 when I thought it was really the big scene. Yeah.
It was. I'm just looking now some of the hits from like that from 91 onwards. And would you have considered like Prodigy's Charlie hit? Would that have been in the rave era, or would that have been a bit more poppy?
What is mad is early. I got into it quite, I would say late, although it was 91. I wish I'd have got into it in 89, but I was only 14 then, I think. But I wish, I really do. Like, and it wasn't in Wales then as well. Like it come to Wales about late 90s. But Prodigy. We've seen the Prodigy loads of times. But
they're class.
They were a kind of breakthrough. They were accepted, although they were poppy. The pop world took over, didn't it? It's and I always remember saying the drinks industry, they got worried about ravers. A lot of people got worried about ravers. Imagine a group of people, if someone went on stage and said, do this, or think this, or vote this, we would have. So, and the drinks industry was going, no one was drinking. So that's why they brought out alcopops then. That was the reason why they brought out alcopops towards the rave scene, because they were worried. I didn't know that. They decriminalised it then as well, the Criminal Justice Act, because a group of people like that, you can't have groups of people with one mind, type of thing.
It's I think growing up, I was born in 87, and one of the first songs I remember growing up, it was I think it's a rave song, but I think it's a pop rave song. Do you remember 2 Unlimited?
Yeah, there's no limit, no, yeah.
I think that was probably about 4 or 5. Dad had the best of, or like it was the hits album, and I used to dance around to that and sing along to it. I tell you what I watched as well for the first time a couple of years ago as well. It was Human Traffic, and although I wasn't part of the rave scene, I still really, really enjoyed it. The bit where he gets the vinyls out at the very beginning, I was wetting myself laughing, like really, really funny. Have you seen Human Traffic, John?
No, it's based in Cardiff. Am I right thinking that?
Cardiff,
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Filmed in Cardiff, filmed around Cardiff for some reason. I don't know what reason. It's cheaper, probably, isn't it?
If you want really cheap, you go to Newport, I think, not Cardiff.
The book you've written about the rave scene, between 91 and 3, is it personal experience, or is it sort of like a book of the cultures around that time, or how did you go about it?
It's it's kind of diary of them events, everything that happened to me between 1991 and 1993. But I started it off with a little bit of background, just to give people where I come from and my family background, and then it was just crazy, the things that happened to us. And as a group, as a friendship, started raving. Then we ended up in the Philippines for a month. Yeah, we thought we were going to live out there, but we didn't end up living out there, and we hated it, although it was such a beautiful place. And then the rave scene and the crazy things that the crazy people that I met and went through. It was, it was a fun time. I won't have them times again ever.
Imagine that's kind of like it's almost like the gap year of uni, isn't it? I never had that experience myself. Like I always did. I did the apprenticeship route, so I never did sort of like the gap year traveling. You did traveling, didn't you, John?
Yeah, I did it on and off, about 2 to 3 years on and off. Yeah, best experience ever. But the only thing with it is you're on such a high. It's coming back down to earth is quite difficult once you've been traveling. I find it's going back to that normality. John? Yeah, I went to uni in Cardiff.
You do seem the uni type, funny enough. Like I could have worked that out somehow.
It's the glasses, is it?
It's like if you ask the question, which one of these 3 went to uni? To be you.
So with the books available on Amazon, isn't it? Is that correct?
Yeah. It's only Amazon. I've done it because I was so happy to be able to write the book and get a book out, and people say you market it and blah blah blah, and put it then on other bookstores. And you wrote the book yourself, Gareth. And what are you marketing it?
I've gone exactly the same as yourself, really. I've kept it through Amazon. There have been options to distribute it to other areas, but it just seems like an ag. I prefer to be able to go, I've written a book, if you want it, then there it is. I do put a post out. What I tend to do, I've got like a picture with sort of like how many reviews it's had and all that sort of stuff, and then I've got like a standard blurb, I tend to post that on Facebook every so often just to keep the momentum up, because there's always new comedians wanting to come out, and they're always looking for resources. The main bit of mine was it's all the mistakes I've made and how I've gone about correcting them, or what I'd have done differently. With yourself, in terms of with your book, how much of like a deep dive do you go into? Like, trying to keep this PG, but the things that you were taking at the time, or were you like a clean raver, or how?
No, that was a quandary for me, because it took me a while to write the book. I used to work with the council and in education, and so I couldn't write my book then, but I wasn't in the right frame of mind to write my book. But anyway, I'd work for a different company now, and so I don't want to glamorize drugs. I really don't want to. I did it, we did it, we experimented. So it goes without saying, so no, I don't. I'd say in the beginning, a couple of things, and then after that, no mention of it, because there's no need to. I really don't want to go down that route of glamorizing it and say, this is what I did. I'm not going to go into details, but when I was in there, I had the time of my life.
Yeah. So I think that's probably the best way to go about it, is you being honest, but like I said, you're acknowledging that it's an old part of life, and there's no need to go into it. I'd say that's a good way of going about it, mate. This episode is sponsored by the New Comedian's Guidebook. Ever wanted to try comedy? Are you a new comedian who wants the upper hand? The New Comedian's Guidebook gives you all the advice you need to hit the ground running and get funny fast. To date, it's had over 10 5-star reviews on Amazon. That's the New Comedian's Guidebook. Available now. Right, so round 3. This is phoning it in. In this round, I've called a local shop for a chat. You've got to guess who they are. You get 5 points if you can name the shop, and 5 points if you can guess what they sell. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
This is probably one. You'll smash it. Here we go.
I hope I do it.
Chris, how are you doing?
We're very good, thank you.
Good. I just confirm you are situated in Glynneath. Is that correct?
We are.
Brilliant. Okay, what's around you?
So we've got some nice green trees. We've got a Premier store nearby. We have a kebab shop, and we have John Pierce Transport quite near us.
John Pierce. Is it next to you, or is there any shops either side of you?
We've got a kebab shop on the right-hand side of us, and we have a Premier store on the left.
Premier store on the left. Okay, so he should be able to guess that from that, really, shouldn't he?
He should.
Okay, no worries. That's brilliant. Thanks so much, Chris.
No problem.
Thanks.
Oops. Chris was on it. So when she said first, there's some green trees, I was like, okay, she's going to make this hard for him, because there's Wales and trees. You've got a few of them. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, then boom, straight with the details. So just to clarify which one's either side. Was there definitely a shop either side? Have you any idea, mate?
I was trying to think. John Pierce is close to it. If they're looking at John Pierce, it's Kumar's store, otherwise known as Paddy's.
So it was between the Premier store and the kebab shop.
The Premier store and the kebab shop. So it's not. See, threw me now with John Pierce, because John Pierce is all the way down. There's only one shop, but like I said, it's between. What do you say it was between?
The Premier store and the kebab shop.
I think it was Tumbleweed.
No, not Tumbleweed.
I thought I'd get this, and I've been good so far. Oh, I know the shop as well.
I'm just getting a plan up or a map up just to make sure that it's. When you said Kumar stores, that's the Premier store, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so between there.
Oh, they're the tea rooms. They're the tea rooms, man. Wow.
That's it.
That threw me, because
I just looked on a map. Were you expecting them to be absolutely like next to each other? Then, like, as in buildings next to each other, rather than because it's across the road, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I went further up Glynneath. This is the Lamb area, see, but it doesn't matter. It's Glynneath, but I thought it was the shops in Glynneath. So I was thinking of in the Glynneath town. Sorry,
yeah, no, this was by Kumar stores.
Yeah, I wouldn't have called it it is a Premier, but we call it Kumar's. Or what is mad about that store is this? Everyone calls it Paddy's. Paddy's, Paddy, the guy who owned it, Irish guy. He's been gone for 25 years, but everyone still calls it Paddy's shop.
Oh, and that's a nice little homage then.
It's really crazy, yeah. So when it said Premier, I never think of that shop as a Premier at all.
It's only when she's mentioned Premier, and when I actually looked on the maps, it says, Premier stores, Kumar stores. There we go. Okay, so I thought I'd better clarify that.
Yeah.
Talking about shop names, do you remember the famous one in Llandilo, Gareth?
Spa?
No. The newsagents and the tea rooms.
No.
Do you remember that? Nobbies and fannies?
No.
Was it
Yeah,
called?
Nobbies with the newsagent, and then fannies with the tea rooms.
I did not know that.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
Please tell me they were a husband-wife duo.
I don't know, but just have a good old nobbies and fannies in Llandilo.
Yeah, that is 10 points. The correct answer, as you got, was the tea rooms in Glynneath. So it's situated on Pentra Street in Glynneath. They serve lunches, cakes and teas, and according to the shop, when I spoke to them, they said that Dawn from Fernie's Finds visited their shop and awarded the custard slice a 9.5 out of 10, which is high praise.
Lovely breakfast there too. I have been there for breakfast.
Nice breakfast, is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to make a note of that. If I'm ever swinging by, happy days. So yeah, at the end of that round, that's another 10 points. You've not lost a point yet, which is quite scary. You're doing really well. So this is where we separate the men from the boys. Excuse the outdated saying. So this is round 4 fact file. So for this round, it can all change. So there are 5 questions. You get 3 points for each correct answer. So in this round, Carlos, you'll be hearing a series of facts about Glynneath read out by John. Your job is to retain them and answer questions about them afterwards. One fact will be incorrect, so listen closely. Also, John can help you win a bonus point here by reading out the facts within less than 30 seconds. So when you're ready, Carlos and John, I'll start the timer and John can run through the facts. And let me know when you're ready. I'll start the stopwatch.
Yeah, ready whenever you are, Gaz.
1, 2, 3, and go.
Glynneath is a town in South Wales with a population of around 4,300 people. It's about 12 miles northeast of Neath, and it sits on the heads of the Valleys Road. The nearby waterfall country is home to the famous Four Falls Trail, where walkers visit 4 spectacular waterfalls. The first certified study was held in Glynneath in 1976. The overall crime rate is around 80 crimes per 1,000 residents. Glynneath has been twinned with Pont-Evac in France since 1993. The 2 main sports clubs in Glynneath were founded just 21 years apart. Glynneath RSC was founded in 1889 and Glynneath Town AFC was founded in 1910.
32 seconds, mate.
Oh. I thought I was doing well then as well. I was quite proud of myself.
You were rapping that.
Yeah, wasn't he?
Bit of a raver myself. You know? They don't play rapping raves, do they?
They can't do now, I don't know.
Yeah. Right, so 5 questions now, mate. See how you do with any of them. So approximately how many people live in Glynneath?
4,000. That's what he answered. But or do you want me to answer it?
Oh no. It was off the blurb. They said he did say 4,000, but there was another number on it.
Wait, I to be honest with you, I thought 4,000. I would have thought a lot more than 4,000 anyway.
Do you want to take another guess?
I won't remember anything to do with numbers, Gareth. Right? I'm number blind.
Am I going to get cancelled for this? Am I picking on a disability? I just realised that.
No, it's just me. I just blank out with numbers.
I was saying this on a previous episode with Amy and Nathan. I get word blind, so if somebody says that their name's like Nick, I'll call them Mike because it's 4 letters. When in reality, there's no. Yeah. Question 2: how many major waterfalls are found on the nearby Four Falls Trail? You wrote this question, yeah, John?
Yeah, four of them. Yeah. I'm no good at, as well as that, mind. I'm no good at what John has just went through. Right, I can tell you this. I'm no good at retaining information. I can retain other information, but probably nothing what John has told me just now I have retained. But let's have a go.
Fair enough.
I didn't check these questions. How many major waterfalls are found in a nearby Four Falls Trail?
Four Falls.
Well, this is a comedy podcast, Gareth. You know.
If he didn't say 4, mind, there's quite a lot more. So that would have been a trick question as well.
So question 3: which town was Glynneath twinned with in 1993?
I can't remember. Pontefract in France. It is, but I don't know. I can't know the name, but I see the sign every day just down the road from me. But it's Pont something, isn't it?
Think of a Range Rover.
Oh no,
so it's not Range Rover Sport. It's the other one. You know, the one that a lot of people drive around now. Begins with E. Actually, that's a terrible clue.
I was thinking that as well, 'cause especially for someone who's not into cars.
Not all of us know brands of Range Rover, uni boy.
Not the 1994 model. All right, I got it.
Oh, you got me.
That shows you did go to uni, obviously. I don't know. No, I'm going to pass on that one. I don't even know if it's pond.
I give
1.5 points.
Half a point there, yeah.
Question 4. How many years apart were Glynneath's rugby team and football team founded?
21.
Yeah.
I did catch that.
You got that one. And question 5. In what year was Glynneath RFC founded?
Didn't get that one. 60-some.
Was that 1889? That's all good though. You had
That's a long time.
Good go. I might, yeah.
That's a good shot. That was.
Any idea what the false fact was that John uttered?
No.
No, that's fine. So yeah, the false fact was he mentioned that the first Earth Eisteddfod was held in Glynneath, and yeah, it wasn't. That's the end of the game, mate. So I'm just gonna tally up the points. John, how do you think Carlos has fared today?
I thought you'd done really well. I've thoroughly enjoyed today, actually.
It's really fun.
Long time. The answer to the French one was Pont Évêque. Which sounds like a Range Rover Evoque, but there we go.
No, it doesn't. An emotion. I should have said it sounds like an emotion or something.
An emotion, yeah.
I don't know.
So fair play at the end of that round. At the end of the game, Carlos has got a stellar 23.5 points, which puts him absolutely
amazing.
He's at the top. I think he's top 3 in leaderboard. So Tom Ricks, it was 28. He's top. I think Amy was 25. I should have these scores written down. I don't. 23.5. So I'll update the leaderboard when I get around to all of them. And yeah, you've done really well, mate. I think you smashed those first few rounds.
Yeah. It was the ones I had to remember, which obviously was going to be an issue always. And the 30-second bit, fair play. I don't know where that comes from.
So. Before we leave, Carlos, you've got the book available. You can get it on Amazon. Anything else you'd like to plug, mate?
We are doing a podcast, and I'm probably going to ask you to come on at some point, Gareth. It's called Through the Cake Hole, which is we've just started it now. A friend of mine and myself, Gareth Benny and Carlos Manwelly, we've just started it. We've got about 10 so far. But he asked me, he said, let's do a podcast on old game shows, think of a name. And obviously, I combined Through the Cake Hole with Through the Keyhole with Through the Cake Hole. So we set up a studio, and the guests come in through a cake hole, through a mouth.
Really? Like an actual cake hole?
Yeah, it's a mouth. It's a mouth with lips and teeth, and we're in 2 TVs either side, and we've got a nice little game we call Name That Tune. Because obviously name that tune, but we can't play the tunes because of copyright. So we hum it or DDD it or la 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 it.
Nice.
And the guests have got to guess what the tune is on that. We ask them about themselves. We have some kind of semi-psychological questions, the type of thing that, what would your younger selves ask, tell yourself. And we speak to them, and so it's Through the Cake Hole. We've had some good guests so far. It's been fun.
Is it on Spotify?
No, it's all on YouTube at the moment.
All on YouTube. I'm going to give that a follow now.
On my Carlos Manwelly, it's still under my Carlos Manwelly banner because I've done it under Carlos Manwelly. But, if you'd like to join us, Gareth or John, on Through the Cake Hole, and we ask guests to bring a joke with them. And then we say a joke as well. Something you may try on your podcast. Just ask everyone. We tell them you have to bring a joke with you.
I'm down with that. Yeah, no, that sounds good, mate. Well, potentially 2 episodes. John from Big Little Talk and Gareth from Big Little Talk. You got a saga.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Carlos. This has been a really enjoyable episode. It's been really fun.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you. Nice to meet you, John, and nice to meet you, Gareth.
And you, Carlos.
Cheers, thanks to everyone for coming along today. If you've enjoyed, please give us a subscribe and follow us on social media. Thanks very much.
Thank you, and bye-bye.